Good morning, everyone. Today we have come here to make you understand about a very much needed, very much coveted, and very much craved qualities of a UPSC aspirant. If you want to clear UPSC exam, then there is a quality known as perseverance. That quality must be there in each and every UPSC aspirant, because this is the only quality that can make you an IAS officer or a government service officer. So first of all, we need to understand what is perseverance. So here, look after the essays which I have written on perseverance. As you can see from here, it has been written that perseverance is the quality of a person. It is the quality of a person which tells us how much the person is capable of enduring a workload before he reaches his goal. It means perseverance, like as I am a mechanical engineer, so I know there are various properties of material. In the same way, there are many properties of human traits also. So one of the properties, perseverance, is there. And so I have tried to define it in a different way, that perseverance is the quality of a person. First of all, what is perseverance? Perseverance is the quality of a person, and it tells us that how much the person is capable of enduring a workload, how much the person is capable of doing a work continuously before he reaches his goal. Before reaching your goal, how much you can endure a workload, that is the definition of perseverance. That tells us that how much you can run in the arena of competition. It is your capability, it is your endurance limit that tells us, that is the perseverance. So the goal which I am talking about, what is this goal? This is the goal which the person has decided for its life. It may be UPSC, or some other thing may also be there, but here especially we will talk about UPSC. In regard to UPSC, we will discuss perseverance. So then after, we need to understand what is perseverance. We understood, and what is the time when we would need it in our life. Perseverance is required only when you have a long term goal. Perseverance is not required for a short term goal. Suppose you have to go to Patna. This is a short term goal. This will take around 4 to 5 hours, and after traveling 4 to 5 hours, you will reach there. So for this target, for this goal, you do not need to be perseverant person. But if you want to be an IAS officer, then you have to do your preparation for years. So you have to pursue your preparation for many years. It means you need a quality of perseverance, because that tests your patience, whether do you have patience for running for a very long time or not. If you do not have patience for running for a very long time, then you will not be able to understand, then you will not be able to fit in the arena of the competition. So first, that is the thing needed, is long term goal. Long term goal only requires perseverance quality. Short term goal does not need perseverance quality. So here it is written that perseverance is required only when you have a long term goal. Short term goal does not need the attribute of perseverance. Having a long term goal which requires several years of preparation, the perseverance then becomes a must possess personal attribute. I have already told you that if you have long term goal, then perseverance is a must personal attribute. Without it, you cannot achieve something, you cannot do anything. So this will go, what will happen if you possess perseverance quality? This will give you an edge over other competitors. So many competitors are there in the competitive arena, but the perseverance quality will give you another edge over the competitor, because the competitor with persevering quality will be able to remain in the competitive arena even after he is not achieving his goal, because he knows that even though he may fail many times, he will achieve their goal one day, because the goal is made up of a small targets, and you focus on a small targets, and every day you achieve a small targets that will give you the confidence that will motivate you for further targets. In this way, every small target every day will be achieved, and because the goal is long term goal is made up of small target, so one day definitely you will achieve your goal. So that is the perseverance quality that tells you to divide your goal into a small target, so that you will be able to achieve one day. Persevering quality will not be able to withstand the arena of competition, and they will leave their goal in between without having achieved it. And one another very strong attribute of a person is that it is the quality of a mentally strong people. The person who is mentally not so strong will not be having persevering quality. Perseverance means you have the capability to run for a very long time without having achieved your goal. Even though you are failing many times, you will continue your work, you will not leave your work. This is perseverance. Means perseverance is not the quality of a mentally weak people, it is the quality of a mentally strong people. It is not come easy. For achieving perseverance quality, you need to work for a very long time. How can you work for something for a very long time? If you do not have passion for something, you will not be able to work for a very long time. So first of all, we need to have passion for the work we want to do. If we have the passion for the work, we can be a perseverant person, because the perseverance requires working for a very long time without even achieving your goal, even though you know you fail many times. You work for it. That will be possible only when you have a passion for the goal. And having passion for the goal can make you persevering person. Especially when you talk about UPSC, perseverance is a must, because preparation of UPSC takes long time, and in the long time, if you do not have patience, if you do not have patience, you do not know how to handle the pressure, then you will not be able to achieve it. You will not be able to remain in the competitive arena. In the future, if you are not able to achieve your goal, then it may happen that you may either change your goal or divert your goal to something else. In this way, you will be out of the competitive arena. Hence, UPSC aspirant must have a perseverance quality. It helps to achieve our goal. It helps to maintain. It helps to continue continue our work for a very long time. It keeps you going even though you fail many times. It keeps you running towards your goal, even if the whole world is against you, telling you that you won't be able to achieve it. It is the only perseverance quality that will make you continued in your work, even though you are failing many times. Regardless of the world, you work for the goal. It means you are a perseverant person. You do not care about the world, what the world are thinking about. You do not care about those persons. You care about the thing you do, the thing you have thought in your mind, you have created in your mind, you have imaginated in your mind. The only imagination in your mind will help you to achieve your goal. So that is why it has been told in this paragraph that regardless of the world, you work for the goal. You divide your long-term goal into small targets, and achieving it every day and having achieved the target gives you the chances to get motivated every day. This will let you know subconsciously, if you can achieve your small targets, then one day you will achieve your goal definitely, because the goal is made of many small targets, and achieving a small targets every day will take you closer to your goal. The same thing here, the same thing has been written here. You will achieve all the small targets every day, and achieving all this target will take you closer to your goal every day, and this will boost up your energy for the betterment of your efficiency. The confidence you get after achieving a small target, that will improve your efficiency. That has been written, that has been clearly defined here, that this will boost up your energy for the betterment of your efficiency. Means achieving a small targets every day will increase your confidence, and increasing your confidence will increase your efficiency. That will boost up your efficiency. So till now we talked about what is there in the perseverant person? What are the qualities that a perseverant person must possess? Now I will tell you what a perseverant person must not have. Always there are two aspects of everything. So we talked about the positive aspects, now we talked about the negative aspects that we have to make a distance from. It has been written clearly here that a perseverant person cannot be a perseverant person if he works without passion. Having passion for the work in the inner self can make you a perseverant person. To be a perseverant person, one need to have passion, and passion needs love for the work, and love for the work comes only when you give your best, you put your heart to the work, and never ever thought of any negativity. Negativity can severely affect the personality. Negativity can severely affect your personality. It can make you lose your inbuilt strong perseverance quality. So be aware, everything around you has the capability of affecting you, has the capability of distributing your energy. All of us have five senses: ears, eyes, skin, tongue, and nose. Ears, from ears, we hear anything from outside. Eyes, using our eyes, we can see anything. We can absorb the panoramic view of the world. Using skin, we can feel any touch from the external surroundings. Tongue, using tongue, we taste any food material, and using nose, we can sense, we can smell something. So these are the five sense organs in our body, provided by the Almighty Allah. And these are not the only five senses, these are the input devices for our mind. The ultimate source of knowledge is our mind, and the input sources of our mind. What is the input? If we are talking about our mind, it means it is like a CPU of the computer. It means if it is like a CPU of the computer, it means it must have some input and output devices. So ears, eyes, skin, tongue, and nose, all five sense organs of our body are five input devices to our mind that gives input to our mind. So we first of all we need to understand that what type of input is better for our mind, is better for the peace of our mind, so that the peace of our mind can be maintained. So we need to filter out the information coming to our mind. We should not allow to enter any negativity in our mind. We should filter all the unnecessary information, and only the required information should come to our mind. And after coming the information, processing will be done even on our mind, and then after output will be given. In what form we can give output? We can speak, we can give expression to someone from our facial expressions, from our confidence. Confidence is the output of our mind. So it has been rightly said in this paragraph that all our five senses work continuously, independently. These senses will observe and provide you many unnecessary things from your surroundings. These unnecessary things provided to your mind by your sense organs may have the enough power to destroy the peace of your mind and can push your mind towards predicament. Hence, it's better to give attention to what your sense organs are receiving from the surroundings, and then after filtering the information is profoundly important. Its importance is too much, because the filtration of the information which are going to your mind is very much important. It will let you observe the information, it will let you observe only the information really needed for the betterment of your personality, and will let you be safe from negativity. Now we talked about the positive thing of the perseverance and the negative thing of the perseverant, and what are the input devices and the output devices of our human mind, so that we can be a perseverant person. All these things were talked about in a very lucid manner. Now the one thing that I would like to discuss is planning, because how can you be a perseverant? What will be the motivating factor for you to run for a very long time? That is planning. if you have planning for the future, if you are planning for the goal, then you can be perseverant. Without planning, if you are working without planning, then you will not be able to remain in the working zone for a very long time. So planning is a very important factor for to be for being a perseverant person. So it has been rightly said in this paragraph that planning is also a very important factor in being a perseverant person. Planning for a month can keep you going towards your goal for a month without any disturbances. A planning for 1 year can keep you going for 1 year. It means planning helps you to indulge yourself in the work for the time you have decided, for the time according to your planning. Planning reminds you every moment that what is the amount of work still left to be done. It tells you, it hooks you, it pushes you to the work that is still left to be done. In this way, planning for the work adds persevering quality in your personality, and that is very much coveted personality if you want to clear UPSC exams. Perseverance not only improves your personality, but it also assists to get closer to your goal. This shapes your personality, this gives better control over your mind. So always be clear in your mind that perseverance is a must personal attribute for UPSC exam. So be perseverant in your life, and always keep in your mind that you will not leave your goal, you will not leave your target, you will not give up in between unless you achieve your goal. Thank you for all you have listened this much. Thank you very much, everyone.